Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on wherever you are in the world, and welcome back to episode number 3 of Mr. Franz Berg's career, where in today's episode we are going to be playing Freiburg, their second team, and also I butchered it in the live commentary. I think it's Oya. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, but in the first few minutes we are going to be showing you the highlights from the Freiburg game, because for whatever reason my recording software decided to corrupt the live footage, so I've cut it up into highlights the same as I did in last episode, in episode number 2. So I've decided to do that again for this one. And I just wanted to kind of talk about a little bit of the project at hand, kind of what I want to do with the save whilst we kind of go over the highlights as I talk over them. There's obviously a Euros mode now in EAFC, and I'm really tempted to kind of jump into that with Franz Berg, as we just check to make sure it is a back 4 and not a back 3, so we can definitely prepare ourselves when we need to go forward, etc. But yeah, there's a Euros mode in EAFC at the moment where that's definitely something I want to do. I would love to be able to do it with Franz Berg, but in save I think it would take a year, or if not more, or just very close to a year, to be able to get to the Euros in real time. So maybe I kind of do it now and then just carry on the career and skip the Euros in game if they are, or if they do come up in this career mode. As I said, I've never played a player career before, so I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work. Also, the other thing, I feel like a lot of the time when we play, the rating system is really strange, as we do get a chance, and we are pushing up quite a bit in these games now. I feel like our confidence is getting to a point where we're really progressing and putting a lot of effort into trying to score goals and getting on the end of things and creating assists. We're doing that quite often, stepping into midfield, as you will see in these clips. We had a very good game against Freiburg, and it's really nice to see kind of the progression, being able to play those switches out left and right, but still kind of maintaining the whole focus of keeping clean sheets and making sure that we don't concede many goals. Another lovely pass to Kassar, and unfortunately it goes out for a corner. They did get an injury. Unfortunately, it was a tackle between, I think, the left centre-back and also the CDM. They kind of just crunched him both at the same time. You'll see in the highlight, it's Kassar and our CDM. I mean, they both just smashed him and he hurt himself. But in this corner, we rise at the front post, and unfortunately we can't pick up the goal, but it does lead to our teammate stabbing it in at the near post. And we do go 1-0 up against Freiburg. It was very important that we did score early on, and we tried kind of maintaining the pace, setting the pace. We don't want to be having to chase games. I have no idea how we didn't score. It was a wonderful block, and how we didn't get in the way of this one. I mean, it's straight through our legs, off the knee of the defender and in. But yeah, we are really starting to cause problems, having a lot of chances for ourselves. But as I was saying, the rating system is kind of broken, to be honest. I can play like a few good passes, not really do much in terms of assists or goals or just playing well, and my rating is going to be significantly higher than all of the rest of the team, as my centre-back partner leaves me in the lurch. We did step up quite high, leaving a huge gap. And what a recovery tackle! What a recovery tackle! And actually, there is an image I might try and put on screen. If not, it could be the thumbnail, where it's, I mean, what, a third of the way up his leg. It was a pretty good tackle. It was very firm, strong, but yeah. So in terms of like player of the matches and stuff, you'll see in the second one, although our rating is higher than everybody else's, we end up giving player of the match to somebody else because it just doesn't make sense. So I think there's going to have to be a rework of the point system because, well, it's just too easy to kind of gain points at the moment. And also along the same lines, I feel like because we're playing on Legendary, it allows us to be able to get forward and create chances and make it enjoyable. But it's also too easy, if that makes sense, to kind of dominate teams and get loads of chances as we step into midfield, making a big tackle as well. Our defensive game has certainly improved, which is something really, really nice and something that we need to keep focusing on, especially if we do play that Euros. At centre-back, there's going to be world-class talents around in that tournament that we'll have to contend with as we go in 1-0 at half-time. But yeah, I'm thinking about either changing camera angle to the really difficult one or switching it to ultimate difficulty, and also changing kind of the point system where 3 points for a clean sheet I feel like might be a little bit too much. So especially because we're not gaining loads and loads of points with training, which is the easiest way to get points. So I feel like I might need to change kind of that. Maybe we only get 1 point for a goal or an assist, depending if we score 2 goals, we only get 1 point for the game. If we get 3 assists in the same game, we only get 1 point as well, equaling 2 instead of 5. So maybe that's something that we can do. Lovely pass, and then Kassar plays in Baumann as we go 2-0 up against Freiburg in the 72nd minute. Pretty much sealing the win, and the 3 points is just a question: can we maintain that clean sheet and get us some extra points? So yeah, if anybody has kind of suggestions, please let me know. I think I'll rework everything for the next episode and put it all at the beginning, as well as trying to get a couple of live comms done. I feel like sometimes it's quite nice to get the live comms. Also, it is pretty helpful to have highlights at the beginning and talk over if the save needs anything like that. So yeah, that's going to be kind of all the highlights of this game. This will be the last one. Kassar plays it to us again, driving forward. We're so close to getting our first goal. We are so close. The keeper matches us there, but yeah, we're getting ever closer. And again, not quite. But that's going to be the highlights done, guys. I'm now going to leave you with the live commentary version of myself. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on wherever you are in the world, and welcome back to episode number 3. I would have just gone through the game that we played against Freiburg, their second team, in the last game of the month, which we did end up winning 2-0, which was a really, really nice win. Obviously, we got a super good performance. We put in some really good tackles, going forward a lot, trying to build on what we've already built as a solid foundation, getting forward, helping the team progress. Now not playing so many sidewards and kind of backwards passes, being a little braver on the ball, not being afraid to make mistakes. We're definitely growing in stature, definitely growing in confidence, and having the manager's backing is always super key for that, and allowing us to kind of drift forward and get involved. Our central defensive midfielder as well, dropping back whenever we do go forward, has kind of allowed us to keep the structure defensively, as well as offer a little bit more going forwards. So in this episode, where we're going to be playing the live game against, I'm going to butcher this, is it Awa or Oa? I think that's how you say it. But they are, I think, relatively close to us in terms of proximity and location. So it's going to be a good test. They're, I think, a semi-decent team, and it's also away from home, which is going to be a really big test. But before that, we do have a couple of things that we need to go through. In terms of personality, we still have a couple of traits that we could apply. Now, what I've been thinking about adding these is if, for example, we only can upgrade, or we set ourselves some targets. Let's say, for example, to get one playstyle, we need 10 clean sheets in the season. And with those 10 clean sheets, we can add a defensive playstyle. So we can add jockey, slide tackle, bruiser, anticipate. What else is there? Block as well. We can add those, or if we get, I don't know, let's just say 10 wins, 15 wins, 20 wins, whatever the case may be, then we can add another one. And then it should be like a really, really difficult, because I'm not sure if you can get playstyle pluses in career mode, but if you can, then obviously that's going to have to be kind of the ultimate test and ultimate kind of prize that we get, and it's going to be a super difficult thing to achieve. But we do have some skill points to put on. Now, in the game, we ended up getting, I think, a 10 rating. We won 2-0, so that's obviously a clean sheet, a win, so that's already 5, and the player of the match, which is 6. So we have 6 points available to us, which I think we are going to be adding a little bit more, again, to defending. And then I think we might add some pace. I'm not entirely sure. So we have 6 available. We're going to go 1 defensive awareness. We are going to go interceptions as well. So that's 2. Let's go for 3. And I think we'll leave it at that because I don't want to go kind of crazy on the defending. We're going to spread it out a little bit. So that's 3. That's 4, which we went with dribbling. Now we're going to go with agility. So that's 5. Now we have 1 more, and I think it should go on. Yeah, so acceleration. So those are the 6 that we're going to be chucking on. So 1 acceleration, none in passing, but a couple in dribbling, 1 being specifically dribbling, and agility. As you can tell, they're really, really low kind of stats. And if we're wanting to kind of progress and go forward and help the team try and create as many chances as possible, our passing and dribbling have to be a lot better than where they're at currently. Defensively, I think we're in a really, really good spot at the moment. I think we could be an absolute elite defender soon. But for now, yeah, that's what we're going to go with. A little bit more pace. So yeah, those are the 6 points we're going to obviously put on. So we're now up to 51 pace, 57 dribbling, 74 defending, 79 physical, 53 passing, and obviously the really low in 40 shooting. But that's not a problem. And the other thing I wanted to go into was player agent. Now, I've spoken to my agent. We've had a very lengthy discussion. We're currently on €500 a week, and I think it would, depending if we get either promoted or very close to getting promoted and we progress nicely, we could potentially stay here at Hallescher FC, maybe ask for a bit more money, make it a bit more realistic, especially if we do get promoted, and we're able to kind of stay here and push on our progression, as we already actually have everything unlocked. We're going to accept the 9,000, which is completely crazy, going from €500 to 9,000. But the recommendation that is very, 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 very interesting is Union in Belgium, because we can get €25,000 a week that we can either put into kind of ourselves and buy, you know, some homes, some equipment at home so we can get better, maybe some investments. But it's definitely something we need to think about it long and hard. It would be very interesting to go to Belgium, depending on where they finish, of course, especially if they're in Europe. That's going to be a huge pull. But also staying at Hallescher is definitely on the table. We've been speaking internally as well, so it's definitely something that we could stay and do. So we're going to go to training, and of course, because we are in the starting 11, we can only go on 1, so we're going to be doing, I think, let's do a little bit of shooting. Let's go chip shots, why not, right? And of course, we are going to simulate just to gain back kind of what we lost during the week. So we are in the starting 11, but we're on the lower side. So I think if we have a really poor performance, maybe it could have an impact on us. So yeah, we are going to go into match day. As you can see now, we are 73 rated, so we are the highest rated centre-back in the club, or highest rated player in the club in general, which is really nice. We are going to be playing away from home as the right-hand side centre-back, nothing in personality. Let's get into the game, guys. Alright, so here is the test. It's going to be very interesting. We're going to have to be very, very disciplined. Especially being away from home, I think we're going to sit a little bit deep and not be as expansive as they already get in. Oh no, I've left my man. Nice, that's a good block. Really nice. They've already caused us a little bit of a problem. Oh, nice move. Bursting down the line. Cross to the back post. Big header. Came flying in at the back post. No, oh no, I let my man go. I let my man go. We did catch up with him. The acceleration. Shot. Good save. My goodness, they're already posing big problems for us. 7 minutes in. Can we clear? Can't. Baumgart. We've got to concentrate. We've got to make sure no crosses come in, but if they do, we've got to deal with them properly. Jakob down the left, Hetched. Cuts back on his right, plays it back to the left back as a cross to the back post. And it just goes wide. A heart in mouth moment. I thought that could have snuck in at the near post. That was a very, very, very close opportunity for them. Already, this is being the toughest test so far. I'm not entirely sure what formation they're playing. If they play 2 strikers, that's definitely something new, and it looks like they might be. They've got runs going everywhere. Oh my goodness. Okay, we've really got to focus here. We'll get to look, obviously, at half-time to see what formation that they are running, which will give us the best kind of information to try and deal with what they're offering. But this is a lot of defending so far. Hetch, he is everywhere. Out on the right hand side this time. What's he going to do? He's been shown the inside. Oof, 18 minutes in, guys. And this has been a really, really, really tough game. We haven't had the ball a lot. So maybe that is something that we can change. It looks like they're playing almost a 4-5-1 system. Can we progress? Can we help? Baumann. Ah, loses out to Jakob. That's okay. We don't mind this. Maybe we can get a little bit of pressure up the field. Oh, he's done really well. We stepped in. Nice and simple. If we can't create the chances, we definitely trust... Oh, no. Oh, I was going to say we trust our teammates. Trust our teammates to do the right thing. Create chances, but... Nice. We don't mind them turning back, forcing them backwards. Nice, good pass. Crossweight. Into Baumann. Oh, we lose out again. This has been a very, very, very tough game. Need to make sure that we don't do anything silly. Stepped off the gas. Elsner's in. Elsner shoots. Big save by Schultz. My goodness. Wow. 28 minutes in, guys. This looks really tough. Big header looping. Oh, it does go wide. Okay, what can we do? I'm not really entirely sure if there's much that we could do. Neatfeld. I'm going to have to drop back into the gap. Nice. Really nice play down this left-hand side. Hug. He's a new player that we haven't seen. We can't unfortunately win the header. Do we win the third? Yes, we do. That was definitely a ball on. We were a little bit too slow to play it in. Kassar. Back to us. Nice. Little bit of the ball. Halimi. Out on the right hand side. Plays it to Baumgart. Those guys really have been linking up well. Vajani. Clears it. We lose out on the first header. Stefaniak. Nice. Well stepped in. Is this where we break? We've got men over. Halimi. Oh, poor pass. Baumgart really well. One. Stepping forward. Trying to put some pressure on. Are we going to be able to get there first? We're not. Nice, but we've done really well. Oh, no. Oh, I took my eye off the ball just for a second. Huge save. Our keeper bailing us out massively. Hug anywhere will do. Lafomo, Halimi driving forward. Let's just keep the ball for a second. Not my intended target. We end up losing it. This has not been a good first half by us. Team or individually. Put some pressure on. Drive them back. That's okay. Covering all sorts of gaps. Shikora. Stefaniak. They've done really well. He's burst past. Good save. Forcing them wide. That was good defending. So there it is, guys. I mean, half time, and all we have done is defend. This has been a completely different game to what we've had so far. We're only on a 6.6. Pass success rate's 100%. We're keeping the ball really nice. Match facts, they've had 7 shots and we've had 1. We need to improve in this second half. So they're playing a 4-2-3-1 with a left mid and right mid as well, offering so much width. Hopefully, if the manager doesn't change anything, we can put in a much better performance in this second half. Maybe we need to be just a little bit more expansive going forward. And if we are, we need to make sure that we keep hold of the ball. Well done. That's really, really well worked. No. Too slow. Unlucky. Trying to keep these players in check is crazy. Their movement's been really, really, really good. That's a phenomenal pass. They're into the box. They cut it back. Stefaniak into Pepic. We're all over them in terms of trying to stop them. We do cut it out. Halimi. We're going to be breaking forward here. Can we do anything? We do see the run. There he is, Baumann. On his right hand side. Cuts in. Does take a shot. He finds it at the near post. We end up getting an assist somehow. Oh my goodness. After all of this pressure. All of the defending that we've had to do. Baumann beats him at the near post. That's crazy. He should not be beaten from there. Oh, there's so much power on that shot. We end up getting an assist as well. We go 1-0 up. This could be a really, really big game for us. It's been a good test, but if we can win football games whilst not playing well, I think that's a big sign that we're on the right track as a team. Schwerten down the right hand side, they cut it back. Hetch, he's been good, and Schultz has been better all game so far. Near post, far post, everything. He's claimed everything. We've got to get this. Nice. That's a really big header. We do end up finding Baumann. Back to Halimi. Maybe just keep the ball. Nice. Baumann, we're going to keep driving forward. We're going to keep driving forward. Oh, we lose out. Jakob, down this left-hand side. Ah. No yellow, please, ref. 61 minutes in, everything's going okay. Second half, we've definitely improved. Theo has come on for them. Hetch has gone off. It's going to be a bit of a different challenge. Baumgart, Halimi, Kreutzer. Oh, he's got the wrong side of me. Wow. That could have been a really, really good chance for them. Halimi stepping in really well. Baumgart. Baumann. Oh, we were in. Pepic. Out to the right hand side. They've kept the ball really nicely. We're not putting any pressure on them. Pepic. Stefaniak. Out to the right hand side. Teal. Back to Teal. We might have kept them on side there. Oh my goodness. It was a good head. Well, it's a good chance for a header.
Just 20 minutes remaining now.
Nice, great play, Kreutzer, down this right hand side. Big touch, can't quite get there. Jakob.
Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack.
Oh, the pass definitely was on. The pass was on, but now Bear driving towards goal. Good save. We need to get up. Oh my goodness. Heart in mouth moment. Schultz should for sure be man of the match without question. But I'm not sure he's going to get it. But he really should be. Halimi steps in. Baumgart. Even our teammates are trying to find us now when we're not even calling for it that much. It's just happening naturally. Kassar, Neatfeld. Can we drive it forward? Halimi, he's done really well. He's been the creative hub in this game. Baumann shoots on his right hand side. Oh no, he's done it again. I've stepped far too forward. Bear is in. Bear is in. Head in hands moment. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so frustrating.
The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, but I think the keeper's made a mistake here.
Again, beating at his near post, but we can't fault him. He's been so good. He has been so good in this game. And it's now 1-1. Back to all square. What was looking like a really good performance. Oh, ref.
And the referee sees that as a foul. Free
Nothing.
kick given.
Okay. A little bit lenient there, ref. But that's fine. Still on an 8.5, so we're pushing it for player of the match.
Only 5 minutes left for play.
Can we go and get... Oh, no. Not again. Not again. I lost the ball in the middle of the field. Bear in again. Oh, Schultz beats him this time. Oh. We haven't learned at all from our mistakes. And we win the header. Nice. Baumann. Wait, can we break? 87th minute, but can we break? We're pushing. Baumann. Into Halimi. Get it wide. No, the cross needed to be better. It's still there. It's still there. 89th minute. 89th minute. I cannot believe it. We made that late run into the box. Oh my God. Have we just grabbed the winner in the 89th minute? 91 minutes have been played and there it is. Oh my God. We had so many chances with that crossing opportunity right at the end. And somehow, some way, we come out with a win. I mean, we'll go to the match facts. I mean, look, they had 13 shots. We only had 4. They had an XG of 2.4 to our 1.2. But as it goes in football, the only stat that matters is the score. And it ends up 2-1 away from home. A really average performance by us, to be honest. We were beaten on possession, shots, XG. We did have more passes. I mean, it was just... We made 9 saves. That's crazy. That is... So we're going to go to performance. We're going to have a look at the ratings for this one. So we end up getting a 9.7. We did end up moving to a back 3. I'm not going to take man of the match for this one. Because, to be honest, Schultz... I mean, it's crazy. Schultz made 9 saves. And saved us countless times. I think the rating system's kind of messed up, to be honest. So, I'm going to give it to Schultz this one. Which means we do get 1 point for the win, 1 for the goal, 1 for the assist. So, we'd still get 3 points. I can't believe we even got an assist. But there it is. I mean... Oh no.
Well, that was quite a display.
The press want to talk to me for the first time. Have we been media trained? We're about to find out. Stepping alongside with the manager, we look so comfortable. I mean, a huge performance by us. A goal in the 90th minute, which is wild. And an assist too. And there you have it. A 2-1 victory away from home against all odds. New hero Franz Berg off the mark. Oh my goodness. So we do have 3 skill points available to us, and of course getting the win, which is 1, getting the goal and assist, which is 1 each as well. That's 3 points. So after this, we're not actually going to have any more skill points to put on. and I think it's kind of, we scored with our head, so what are we going to go with? We can't quite go with jumping. Or strength. What should we go with? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go for sprint speed, and then we still have one left. And with that one, we are going to chuck it on. We're going to put it on ball control. So those are all 3 points now done and dusted. 73 rated still at centre back, 53 pace now, 53 passing, 58 dribbling. So we have gone up in regards to those, which is super nice. And we're doing well. We're 4th in the league currently. We do have game in hand against 1st and 2nd. So we could realistically even push ourselves into the top 2 spots, which would be awesome in the near future. So that's really cool. Definitely something that we can keep an eye on, because we could stay here long term. You never know. But that is actually going to be the end of today's episode. There's only going to be a couple of games in here. I wanted to see if maybe a slightly shorter episode would be better. I'm going to be trying things out from episode to episode. I just want to kind of see what works best. But yeah, if you want to let me know what you find better, if you like the slightly longer episodes and like the 40 minutes I think the episode number 2 was, or if you prefer this one, which I think will be slightly shorter or even shorter again. Live commentary, post-com, highlights, whatever anybody prefers. If you put it down in the comments, I'll definitely read and reply to them as well. So that's going to be super fun. So get typing in the comments. But as I said, this is going to be the end of the episode. I really genuinely hope you've enjoyed it. I'm having a lot of fun playing this, and I can't wait to make more episodes. So yeah, thank you very much. If you did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like, comment everything down below, and also subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you do get notified whenever I put new videos up, so you don't miss anything on this series. There's going to be a really cool adaptation where we take Mr. Franz Berg and we chuck him in the Euros, and we're going to see how well he does in the Euros. We're going to put it on ultimate difficulty as well, and we're going to see how far we can take, or we can play with Germany and get, hopefully, you never know, fingers crossed, we could end up lifting the Euros in Germany as well, which would be incredible. But yeah, thank you very much everybody. I really hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, and yeah, thank you very much, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.